Hi guys, welcome to the Fighters channel. The WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury did not ignore the rumors that Anthony Joshua is ready to give him the opportunity to fight Alexander Usyk for compensation in amount of £50 million. The Gypsy King decided to arrange a survey on this occasion among his followers on Instagram and Twitter. Will the back move aside? He asked, offering the following answers: yes, it will go away; no, it will not go away; I am injured. WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury turned to Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk and Dillian White to finally determine his next opponent. I'm asked this question again and again, but I don't know the answer. I'm ready to fight this weekend. I've been training for 3 weeks. How much does a person need to train? Joshua is a coward, Usyk is a weakling, and Dillian White does not want to fight. To prove me wrong, fight them. You're a couple of cowards. You're all cowards. You're all useless bums. Fight either with me or with each other. You wet lettuce leaves. I'm going to keep making videos until one of these cowards decides to fight. You're all cowards, poor bums. I don't care who I fight, Joshua, Usyk, Dillian White. Fight with me. I'm the best who ever lived, and you're all cowards and useless bums. I will destroy you, smash you, force you to surrender, knock the shit out of you. Come out and fight, Fury said. Recall that White is a mandatory contender for Fury, but early there were rumors that Joshua is ready to take compensation and give up the rematch with Usyk in favor of Tyson Fury. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury made it clear that he was tired because of the uncertainty surrounding his next fight. The Briton cannot agree on a fight with the mandatory challenger for his title Dillian White, and yesterday it became known that Anthony Joshua is allegedly ready to take compensation, allowing the Gypsy King to fight for the title of Absolute World Champion with the owner of the WBA, WBO and IBF belts Alexander Usyk. Fury turned to Joshua and White, arguing them to make a final decision as soon as possible. I finished the next session in the hall. Tuesday morning passed with a bang. Tick-tock, tick-tock. That's the topic of today. Is Dillian White going to fight me? Is Anthony Joshua going to save a side? Let me know, because I'm sick of looking at these backs. I'm tired of listening to their excuses. Tick-tock, time is running out. You're all going to get a good beating, cowards, Tyson Fury said. According to the website of the Daily Star, the fate of the fight for the title of Absolute World Heavyweight Champion between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk will be determined in the near future. According to the publication, the final decision about a potential fight for all titles will be made on Wednesday. This is a key moment for the organization of the mega fight, and it is expected that the decision will appear before the end of Wednesday. The chances that the fight will take place remain balanced, but serious obstacles need to be overcome. However, the situation is described as rapidly developing. There are a number of problems that need to be solved in order for the duel to take place, writes the Daily Star. In particular, first of all, it is necessary that Anthony Joshua and Dillian White take compensation and give the green light to Fury-Usyk fight. Early, the media reported that Anthony Joshua agreed to compensation in the amount of £50 million for refusing an immediate rematch with Usyk. Sam Jones, the ex-manager of British heavyweight Joe Joyce, is sure that Anthony Joshua should not be called a coward if he agrees to take compensation for refusing an immediate rematch with Alexander Usyk, allowing the Ukrainian to fight against the owner of the WBC belt, Tyson Fury. If Joshua takes compensation, then it's 100% not a drain. This will give the boxing world a duel for the title of absolute champion, and he will fairly challenge the winner. We all want to see a Fury-Joshua fight, and the best way this can happen is for Fury to dethrone Usyk from the throne, and then fight with Joshua for all the laurels. AJ didn't have to fight Usyk, he could have chosen a much easier fight and released the belt. So in my opinion, he is far from a coward. Sam Jones wrote on his Twitter page. British heavyweight David Allen believes that his compatriot Anthony Joshua will not be able to defeat the WBA, WBO and IBF World Heavyweight Champion Alexander Usyk in a rematch. There is only one way to defeat Usyk. I don't think Joshua can do what it takes. I don't give him a chance to win over Usyk. Only Fury can defeat Usyk, no one else on the planet. Joshua was taught boxing by a textbook. Usyk eats this textbook for breakfast. Joshua has the legal right to hold the next fight with Usyk. If he wants to do it, then everything else doesn't matter. This fight will take place, David Allen told Sky Sport. The promoter of the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk, gives a 50% chance that the next opponent of his word will be the WBC title holder Tyson Fury, and not Anthony Joshua. We are going with the flow. It is very difficult to get so many parties to agree on a time, but I think that in early or mid-February we will make a final decision. What fight will be next? 50-50. This time the chances are 50-50, Krasuk said in an interview. Ben Davison, the former coach of the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, shared his opinion on how the Briton should act in a fight with the WBA, WBO and IBF champion Ukrainian Alexander Usyk to win. Tyson is a good fighter. All envy depends on his approach and attitude to the fight. The result of the match depends on this. A very intriguing match awaits us. I actually think that Tyson needs to get closer to Usyk and not box from a distance. I think it will be the right tactic for this fight, the coach said. Davison also revealed whether he would agree to train Fury again. I'm very busy with the fighters I work with, the coach added. American heavyweight knockout Christopher Lovejoy responded to the recent attacks of the outrageous Tyson Fury against other representatives of the division. The boxing veteran recalled the return to the controversial sparring they had in Las Vegas. Tyson Fury, aka Gypsy Queen, stop acting like everyone is avoiding you. I knocked you out in the ring in Vegas, and I will do it again, Lovejoy said. The fighter sparred in the Floyd Mayweather Hall a few years ago. According to Lovejoy, he knocked Fury out. Tyson claimed that he was the one who knocked Christopher out. Earlier, Fury claimed that he had scored 7 knockdowns to another American heavyweight Jarrell Miller. Former absolute heavyweight world champion Lennox Lewis claims that, in Anthony Joshua's place, he would not have taken £15 million in compensation for refusing an immediate rematch with Alexander Usyk. The legendary boxer said this in response to questions from followers on Twitter. Would you take £15 million for refusing a rematch in which you could get your belts back? The subscriber asked. No, and before you talk about Tyson's compensation, just remember that I didn't come back after the defeat. I would get my titles back first. This is not Joshua's advice or criticism, it's just what I would do in this situation, Lennox Lewis said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.